Welcome to another episode of Cbfu from the shop. This is the week of July 29th, and we got some really good comics to review, and one, well, we'll get to that one. Fre, you want to start us off?
Yeah, I'd be glad to. So I'll start us off with Jason Aaron's Thor's book, issue number 2. So they're continuing, spoilers if you haven't read the first one, the investigation of the murder of Beta Ray Thor, as it's called in the book. Good book. Actually, I think I might have enjoyed the first one a little bit more, but it was good. You know, they're going. Looks like in the book you'll see Ultimate Thor will meet up with looks like 616 Unworthy Thor, and they have an interesting conversation, and it's good. I feel like maybe it loses its way a little bit, but toward once it gets to the end, there's a little bit of surprise, and it kind of saves the book. But I liked it.
Yeah, no, I liked it too. We read we'll read 3 Jason Aaron books this week.
Yeah.
That one I think was the weakest of the 3.
I can agree with that.
But even the weakest Jason Aaron book is still pretty good,
yeah.
And I enjoyed it. Yeah, no, I would say the same. I didn't think it was as good as the first one, but it's still good. It's still one of the, I think, either middle or top about.
Oh yeah, for sure. It definitely retains that title.
Yeah.
So that said, I'd probably give it still 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10?
Yeah.
Okay, our next book, this is Star Wars number 7. This is a standalone issue focusing on Ben Kenobi. This is by the regular writer Jason Aaron and also with guest artist Simon Bianchi. First of all, I'm not a fan of Simon Bianchi's art, usually. I haven't liked much of it. It usually looks rushed, and I just haven't found much to like about it. In this one, I'm not sure if it's just because the story is so good, but it didn't bother me as much. It seems like this kind of story, this kind of Star Wars story, is a nice fit for him.
Yeah, yeah. I thought the art was gorgeous in this book. Again, I think I mentioned it every time we read a Star Wars book. I'm not digging the Star Wars comics, but maybe it's just Jason Aaron's writing, but I love this book.
Well, you're 2 for 2 so far.
Yeah, right?
So you're becoming a Star Wars fan. Slowly by being on the show, you're becoming a Star Wars fan.
More of a Star Wars fan. And but I think you mentioned it before. I think is this so far your favorite book this week?
Yeah, I think so.
And I think so. You know what? And surprisingly enough, I think I agree.
Yeah,
which is weird.
It was really good.
But it was a great book.
Yeah, it's focusing on Obi-Wan Kenobi while he's in exile on Tatooine after Episode 3, and just a really good. Jason Aaron has a handle on almost all these Star Wars characters that is really, really good. He has a handle on almost every character.
Yeah,
but
except the Hulk,
yeah, that's true. Except the Hulk. That was a rare misfire on his part. But so far every time he introduces a Star Wars character, I want to read that Star Wars book. I want him to just go on. He did Boba Fett, in I think the last 2 issues. And I said, I want to read a Jason Aaron Boba Fett story. And now I want to read an Obi-Wan Kenobi series by Jason Aaron. And it's really good.
Yeah, it was great. It's great. So what do you think?
I would give it a 9 out of 10 Lugos. I really liked it. I really liked it.
All right. So, okay, moving on. We got yet another Jason Aaron banger in my hand, Southern Bastards. We're on issue 10 now. Art, of course, by Jason Latour. Great, picking up from where it left off. Actually, the first page is already hilarious, with what's his name, Esau just going at it.
Yeah. If you had any questions about if this book is for kids, it's not. The first page will totally take care of any notion you might have had that this is an all ages book.
No, of course not. But it's cool, this particular issue follows Esau through a little adventure with someone trying to convert him to the faith, and it's good.
It doesn't go well. Spoiler, it doesn't go well for the character.
As you would think, and man, I'll be honest with you, I've been meaning to catch up on Southern Bastards, and when I found out we were going to read it yesterday, I was like, all right, today's the day. And I breezed through it. First of all, Southern Bastards, if you haven't read it, just read all of it. Just pick it up and read it. Great book. It is like a Game of Thrones for rednecks. That's probably the only way I can describe it. And this issue is no different. They focus on different characters, I guess, every arc. And this, Esau is kind of like a lesser character so far, but
this issue sort of gives him a spotlight.
Finally, and he was hilarious. It was a great issue. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I really liked it. I still think I like the Aaron books. I like Star Wars better.
Yeah.
But this is like a classic HBO Deadwood, Sopranos, Game of Thrones kind of thing.
Yeah.
And Aaron, this is the other part of like Aaron's like world. He does like the comic stuff, and then he does this like redneck hillbilly like crime stories, and he does both equally good. But this is really good.
Like
and it's a standalone story about this character that hasn't gotten much like spotlight before.
Yeah, you just see him. He's always just goofy and stupid and always messing everything up. But you know, just like a ignorant hick. You know? And like, why should I give so much of a crap about rednecks? I don't know, but I do. So,
Jason Aaron like makes you care.
Yeah, and so yeah, I guess I'll give it 8 out of 10.
Yeah. Sure. Okay, this is our last book.
And that's for last, right?
I'm looking forward to Tony telling me how I'm wrong about this. This is Superman 42. This is by Gene Yang and is the writer, and Jaromir Jr. is the artist. The wrong.
You call that art? No.
Actually, you know what? Jaromir Jr.'s art is the very least of this book's problems.
At least in my concerns.
Man, I just don't like this book. I don't like this book at all. I don't think I'm ever going to read this book, the Superman book, again until like it completely changes the creative team. It's just, I mean, who knows? Maybe this is for someone. I don't. Greg Pak does such a great job with Superman and the characters and everything. This is just the dialogue is bad. The new characters I don't care about.
No.
The villain I don't care about. What's the villain's name?
Hodor / underscore root.
And he has a Hodorplex and a. It's just stupid.
And
it's just
unfortunately,
really,
not
really
Hodor
stupid.
from Game of Thrones, but Hodor, some shitty villain.
Some tech guy, he assembles knowledge or something. It's just a stupid villain. And you know, and we still. This is the second. This month's story has been going on. The Truth story must have been going on for like 3 months.
Since May.
Since May. We still don't know why Superman's. Just bad.
I still don't know why Superman.
This isn't Superman. The character they introduce a love interest for Jimmy Olsen. She is like completely one-dimensional. I really didn't like this book.
But he's got jungle fever. Though,
Yeah, he does.
So
Obviously,
like,
he
that
does.
was a point, right?
And it's just bad. What did you think?
I thought that it was horrible. Yes, and the villain. First of all, the dialogue I think was so cheesy.
You know how to code? You surprised because I'm brown or because I'm a woman? That is dialogue from this book.
Edgy. And the dialogue is horrible. The art is like we mentioned, probably like the least of my concern. It's not the worst, honestly.
Yeah,
not the worst part.
It's not the worst Jaromir Jr. has done.
And like the villain is just they're trying to like sell it as some like. I don't know. It might as well like be like Hacker Dr. Doom.
Yeah.
Movie.
This is the villain from the Fantastic Four movie.
That's what it is, and like I don't care. And you know, there's a part in this book where they kind of try to like compare him to Luther, almost like trying to put him over Luther a little bit. Like, oh yeah, Luther's the past. This guy's the future. Like, no, this guy is nothing. He's below the floor. I don't care about this. I don't care about this.
I also don't believe like the relationship that the Lois Lane is completely. Oh, I can't trust you anymore. I can't believe we're not friends anymore.
Like,
it just feels incredibly forced.
Yeah, it's very forced. Like, would it be like? How do you not understand why this man wouldn't want to tell you who he is? Like, what is so hard to?
And then she's so angry. She's so angry because
like,
he told Jimmy Olsen. Yeah, I told Jimmy Olsen about a month ago. It's just bad.
So this is what I'm waiting for. What do you? What's the rating? Come on.
3 Lugos.
10 Tonys?
10 Tonys.
10 Tonys is 1 Lugo.
1 Lugo. I would give it more than 1 Lugo. I give it 2 Lugos.
Alright.
Definitely 10 Tonys.
It's just I can't get any enjoyment out of this book. I don't know. Maybe there are people out there who are really hardcore Superman fans who can really get enjoyment out of this. I can't.
I had a really hard time getting through it. Like there was a point.
Especially after reading like 3 Jason Aaron books, it's like. This is not good. This isn't characters.
At that point, I only read 2 of them.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I can't. I considered just dropping them and be like, yeah, all right, I read all of it. I know everything I need to know.
The other books were good.
Yes, the other books are very good.
Great.
Come into this store for Jason Aaron. 3 Jason Aaron books, which is just amazing.
Just buy every Jason Aaron book.
Yeah.
Buy Hulk.
Yeah. Buy Hulk. Even Jason Aaron's Hulk is better than this.
Far better.
Yes. Without a doubt. That's it from us from this week from the shop. We'll be back next week with more reviews of different books and go out to your comic store and buy some comics.
Bye.
Good week. Bye.
Hey, it's Sam from Cbfu from the shop, and I'm at Manifest Comics right now. I just wanted to let you know 2 things real quick. Number 1, check out Mike from Manifest Mike's podcast Geek 101. It's on Facebook. It's on iTunes. It's all over the place. It's a really good podcast for comics and comic-related things. And the second thing is my movie Yellow Scare, which I've been crowdfunding and beating people over the heads with for the last 2 months almost, is almost done crowdfunding. That ends on Monday. And you can still go to igg.me/@/Yellow Scare and put a donation in. You get great perks. You can be a producer on the movie. You can be in the movie. You can get merchandise from the movie. You can see the movie. There's so many different things you can go. Just go to that link and find out. Manifest Mike has also been kind enough to let us use his back room this Saturday. We'll be here from 12 to 4, and we're going to have it set up on the, in the back. We'll have Cbfu will be here, B2B will be here. We'll have some people from the cast. We'll have Ringmaster will be here with, I think he's going to perform, and I think he's going to have like a Q&A. I think he'd like to do that. And he'll have some merchandise. And we'll have Davil Hamwe. Will be here. That's how you pronounce his last name.
No, but
it's like he's going to be here. He's going to have, I think, prints, and he's going to be doing commissions. And you can buy Narrow Bridge Film product. You can buy product. It sounds like I'm selling drugs. Narrow Bridge Films merchandise, memorabilia, stuff like that.
Yellow Scare is the ultimate drug.
Yellow Scare is the ultimate drug. And if you haven't wanted to go online to donate, you'll be able to pay cash money, and Isaac will put your donation in himself. And Manifest Mike has also been kind enough to say that any statues that are bought on that day, he will donate 25% of that to Yellow Scare, which is awesome.
or art.
Or art. And there's a lot of art here too. So come to Manifest Comics on Saturday, August 1st, I want to say. And
Magic of editing.
And if you have any kids, Nadia's going to be here doing face painting, like superhero themed face painting, which will also be cool. We're going to have raffles, we're going to have giveaways. It's going to be a fun time at Manifest Comics in Bayonne. Hope to see you there.